So in the interest of trying new things, me and my friend set out to do something that we for the most part knew would be a fool's errand. We wanted to see if we could beat Halo 3 Legendary under 100 deaths, a challenge that I myself have beaten solo on stream some time back. However, you've seen what happens to my friend on Halo, but as a quick refresher course, here is a TLDR for you.
Just easier. Oh, piss off.
Needless to say, he doesn't have the best of times on this game. So undergoing this challenge is more of a see how far we can get more than actually beating it. I picked Halo 3 as it's honestly the most stable in the MCC for PC in my opinion. I've had a lot of problems with every other Halo being unreliable, with crashes and disconnects plaguing this dumpster fire of a port. Even Halo 3 isn't spare from this bullshit. But now that you've got a little info for this setup, let's jump right into it with this video I will aptly name Can Two Idiots Beat Halo 3 Legendary Under 100 Deaths? I couldn't think of a better title. I'm very sick, cut me some slack. Starting out in the main menu, Halo 3 actually has a skull that makes death behave more like its Halo 2 counterpart, where if one of us dies, we both reset. I'm sure we won't regret that. Skipping forward to the first mission, Sierra 117, my friend took some time to get reacquainted with the controls. Better he does it here and now than in the field trial by fire style. Dicking around as I normally do while he figures out his settings before the big first fight is a go-to pastime for us. Killing each other is obviously off the table here, but that doesn't mean we can't have a little bit of fun. Speaking of the first fight, let's take a little jump to that and see how well that went. Looks like it went well. I'm sure we can keep this momentum going. Oh no. That's right, the first death of the run was oddly enough by me, and on the first combat encounter. If that wasn't a sign to tell us how this run was going to go, I don't know what is. So, we have a lot of deaths to get through, so we're gonna speedrun a few of them just for the sake of the video's length. Death number 2 was also done by yours truly. Deaths 3 and 4 was however not my fault for a change. Man, Sniper Valley just doesn't hit like it used to. These are words of an idiot. I am that idiot. This is why. Oh, never mind. Death number 6 was my friend's fault. It seems that we're juggling deaths back and forth. Death number 7 was also my friend's fault. Embarrassingly, death number 8 and 9 were all me. And with those 2 deaths, it brings us to the end of the mission. Looking back on it now, 9 deaths on the first mission, not the greatest of starts. But we were hopeful. Hopeful that this level was just a fluke and the rest will go a little bit smoother, which to some extent was actually the case. To some extent. Moving on to the mission Crow's Nest, we managed to die in the first combat encounter again. This is going well. My friend decided to try and be funny and figure out what superheated plasma felt like whilst being stationary on a turret. You see the results. To my friend's credit, he is very tenacious when it comes to trying to see an idea through to the end, so much so that I can't really explain the thought process behind this next. Well, you know what? I can. He's a fucking idiot. I'll just let the clip roll. Get off the fucking turret. You're gonna die.
It's gotta work once.
It's not gonna work once. Again, tenacious, but very stupid. Speaking of stupid, death number 13 happens when I decide to stand still and take 2 fun balls to the bollocks. To no one's surprise, going 1v1 against a brute chieftain who's using a gravity hammer is not the smartest ways to stay alive. To anybody struggling on Halo 3 specifically when they're playing the game on Legendary, for whatever reason, if you don't know this, if you deploy deployable cover and have a projectile weapon, specifically a human projectile weapon, it'll go through the shield one way. So keep that in mind. Also, side tip, some Covenant weapons also do this, like the spike rifle. Death number 15 occurs when my friend here tries to play peekaboo with a sniper. Death number 16 also occurs in basically the same spot when the game decides to lag for my friend and push him out of cover when a turret is shooting him. Death number 17 happens right at the end of the mission when I decide to speedrun ahead and my friend accidentally lags behind and gets grenaded by an enemy. Third mission in, 17 deaths down, Salvo Highway. Oh, this is going to be a doozy. Okay, so at death number 18, I feel like I should clarify something in terms of what actually counts as a death in this run. A death in this run would be one restart for us. So if we both die, technically that's still only one death, as I'm counting the resets as a death, not the overall player's death. If you think that makes this entire run completely invalid, let me know. Death 19 appears when my friend gets stuck on a piece of geometry and a brute shoots him in the face. Death number 20 comes in the form of jealousy when a brute objects to my sweet, sweet airtime in this warthog. So death number 21 and 22 happened quite quickly back to back, so I'm just going to let the clip roll and you can see just the kind of bullshit we were dealing with when it comes to trying not to die. Oh fuck. Like I said, this is going to be a doozy. Death number 23 happens when my friend tries to get some airtime and gets denied by, again, a piece of geometry. Death 24 rolls around when my friend decides to push ahead and gets rammed by a chopper. Death number 25 comes in quite an embarrassing way for my friend as he falls to his death via gravity. Death number 26 occurs when my friend gets outflanked and outgunned by two buggers. Yet again, playing peekaboo with a sniper was just not a smart play. Death 27 occurs when my friend does just that. Feeling like a broken record, Death 28 occurs when my friend gets absolutely shredded. Death 29 occurs when I decide to go completely stupid for whatever reason and channel my inner Mario player. Death 30 rolls around yet again when I decide to go full stupid and try to run a blockade. I would like to say we both died in this clip, but it still only counts as one death. As explained before, if this upsets you, let me know. Grenade launchers prove to be foolproof when Death 31 rolls about as my friend takes 3 shots to the face. Brute shots, still proving to be a pain in the arse, secure death number 32 on my friend. A brute, eager to backhand my friend across the face, hid behind a corner and proceeded to do just that, securing death number 33. Moving on to the 4th mission, the Storm, we had realised that we had reached 33 deaths in only 4 missions. Needless to say that we were quite concerned pushing forward past this point. Death 34 was sealed at the hands of a ghost on my friend who decided to try and take it on in a 1v1. Death 35 is much of the same. He tries to take on a ghost and gets absolutely clapped by it. The next death was kind of BS in my opinion. I was taking a clip of the previous death and proceeded to get jumped by 2 ghosts, securing death 36. Death 37 happens when my friend gets absolutely melted by a bunch of drones. Not entirely sure how my friend died in this clip, but he did. During the scarab fight, I stupidly tried to see if a chest-high wall would stop a scarab blast from killing you. It doesn't. Death 39. Death 40 happens when my friend gets side-blinded by a ghost. Death 41 is much of the same of my friend dying on the missile pod. Now, spoiler alert, Death 42 may have been my fault, but I'm blaming my friend entirely. Let me show you why.
I got a shield bubble. Oh, poor workers.
You fucking dickhead! Moving on to mission 5, Floodgate, we encounter the first true challenge of the run, and that is enemies that like to engage in melee combat. Now, you may be thinking that this is somewhat mitigated by the fact that we, the player, can get gravity hammers and energy swords, on top of the brute shots and the spike rifles that have increased melee damage, especially against the Flood, but you'd be wrong. You'll see more going forward. Death 43 happens when my friend decides to engage in melee combat, but the Flood had different ideas. This next death have both me and my friend confused, so I'm just going to let the clip play and let you guys come to your own conclusion. These shooty ones.
What happened to me?
What happened to you?
I don't know, I just died.
Death 45, although not my fault, is kinda my fault. Death 46 is the AI's fault, as they seem to love throwing grenades into groups of friendlies. Stephen, not wanting to leave lessons learned, decided that it would be a good idea to get on the turret and start shooting. Death 48 is what I can only describe as Steven's attempt at an elite orgy. Death 49 is what I can only describe as a fuck around and find out kind of moment. And here we are, death number 50. Now, for the uninitiated, i.e. the people that haven't played Halo 3, you might be thinking that we're making very good progress considering how we've only just reached the halfway point and are on level 5 out of 8 missions. There's a problem. The remaining 3 missions are some of the hardest missions in the game. I should double down on this by saying that this is difficult for me and my friend, specifically. Other people could find these missions the easiest out of the bunch. In the interest of this video not being 10 hours long, I'm going to speedrun a couple of more deaths. Enjoy.
What?
Right, 54 deaths, and we're on to the third to last mission, the Ark. I'm sure this level won't be too bad. Oh, that's bullshit, bro.
Ooh.
You fucking dickhead.
Good work, Chief. Link up with our
No, you nudged me, you motherfucker!
Okay. God, you suck.
That was nowhere near us.
You suck.
It was nowhere fucking near us.
You suck.
Oh my god, my shield died!
You fucking cunt. Ow. Fuck me. Time to run.
I didn't get a chance to run, I'll be honest with you. Ow.
You absolute
something.
psycho. Ah, the Covenant. Another annoying level that will most likely end up in a lot of deaths. So, saying that, we are going to speedrun yet again. I cannot overstate how many times we actually died. You will see.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Okay, driving forward is not a thing we can fucking do. Let's party!
Ow! We've gotta get to the...
Oh fuck.
What the shit?
The fucking hunter one tap. Oh, that's fucked. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button.
Yes!
You heard that, right? Shoot him! Didn't work. Man, she killed me.
Concentrate your fire on number 2.
What killed me?
No, the fucking ghost, bro. How are you so good at leading shots? Oh my god. Ow. Where the fuck? I didn't even hear them just appear. Never mind.
What killed me?
That
Man, holy shit, they're here!
as if a fucking gravity hammer.
Ah, one fucking came here. Oh, fuck, there was one inside.
Okay, the humans are bullshit too. Like, I just fucking... Yeah. Ooh, boy, what a ride. Well, we've managed to make it to the second to last mission. At 95 deaths. I think you and I both know how this is going to end. But, just to see the challenge run through to the end, let's see how we do. Well, death 96 occurs when my friend decides to push ahead into a heavily dense area of flood. Death 97 is much of the same, where he runs in and dies. Death 98 was actually a little bit of friendly fire. We're close. Going up against overwhelming numbers so close to the end of the challenge leads us to death 99. And there it is. Death 100. Funnily enough, friendly fire. Now, whereas this is where the challenge does in fact end, I did want to see just how many deaths it would take for us to beat the game. Now, I didn't record any of that because it wasn't a part of the challenge, but we did decide to press on and play forward. And to spoil it for you, it took 170 deaths to beat the game. We fucking suck.